Hey, welcome to Center Mass Consulting. I'm Wally Carmichael. I want to start off by telling you I greatly appreciate what it is that you do as a firearms instructor and a business owner of a firearms instruction business, because what you do for our community is extremely important. I know you already know that, but I don't know when the last time you actually heard that, and I want you to hear it directly from me. Thank you very much. Now, our goals may align, but the way we're doing things is a little bit different. My goal is to ensure that pretty much everybody in my community is trained with their firearm of choice. I would even like to have those who choose not to own a firearm to be trained with a firearm for obvious reasons. I think you may want the same thing. But here's the difference. You own a firearms instruction business. You are a current and up-to-date firearms instructor. I have never owned a firearms business, but I have been a firearms instructor. I was in the military for 25 years. I'm a retired Army medic. I grew up in Phoenix, Arizona. That's important because at the time of me growing up in high school in the 80s, we literally had rifles in our vehicle because after school, we'd go out literally where the State Farm Stadium is at right now, where the Cardinals play. We used to go dove and quail hunting out there and rabbit hunting. And then, growing up, we'd go out deer hunting and bear hunting out here up in the mountains in Arizona. Bottom line is, I've been around firearms my entire life. And I was highly trained when I was in the military in the 82nd Airborne Division, running around with special operations all over the world. So I know the difference between owning a firearm, going to the range with a firearm in a controlled environment, going out hunting, and that adrenaline you feel when you get ready to shoot big game or even small game when it's your first time. And it's even a bigger difference when you're in a situation where you may need to use your firearm, when there's other people around, possibly getting shot at, getting yelled at, having things thrown at you, and the stress level is extremely high. And you want to take out the target without causing too much collateral damage. Most civilians have absolutely no idea what that's like, unless they've been in the military or they've been a police officer or some other situation where that was part of their daily occupation. So the average person out there goes and gets the required training that they need to learn the laws and rules and regulations to carry a firearm. They learn how to shoot the firearm in a controlled environment. But few of them actually go out and get any real specific training and ongoing training on a regular basis. And that's where you come in. Where I come in and my team and I is we are business strategists. That's what we do. This is what we specialize in. You have spent many hours, maybe even many years, and thousands of dollars and a lot of resources to learn and continue to master and keep up with your skill set. We have spent years and tens of thousands of dollars to learn our skill set and practice it in real life with thousands of business owners all over the world in multiple industries. I specifically want to work with you as a firearms instruction business because of my goal of wanting to get my community trained. I want you to be able to get in front of more people, get your calendar filled, train more people, and increase your profits. That's the bottom line. The three things I really want for your business is to fill your calendar, increase your profits, and reduce the chaos. And we can do that. Take a look at this page. Now, I know right now there's a trust issue. You don't really know me, and I don't know you. And quite frankly, we don't work with just anybody. We got to get to know you too. We are very selective about who we work with. And we will do an evaluation and we'll have that conversation. But let's get some quick wins. We can get you some instant feedback and results to help build that trust. How do we do that? Well, take a look at the demos on this site. The two that I really want to point out to you that you'll see on this page are missed call text back and the win back offer, also known as database reactivation. Imagine this. You're out on the range or you're talking to a new client, your phone rings. Or you have a receptionist, you have somebody at the front desk, they're talking to a client and the phone rings. Do they answer the phone? Probably not. So that's a missed opportunity. Many businesses miss 64% of the calls that come in. But now imagine when that missed call happens and the person on the other end is getting ready to call the next firearms instructor, and they receive a text message from your system that says, hey, we noticed you called us. We sorry we missed your call. What can we do for you? Well, quite frankly, most people would rather text back and forth than get on the phone anyway. So they text back and they say, hey, what are your hours? The system automatically replies back with your hours. Hey, do you have availability on Thursday at 6 o'clock? I believe, and the message will reply back, I believe we do. Go ahead and check here, click the link and check out our schedule. They send a calendar link, they go ahead and get on your schedule. Meanwhile, you're still talking to the client that's in front of you. You didn't miss that opportunity. You gained that opportunity. That's just one small example of what the missed call text back can do for your business. It gets much more in depth than that. But that's the basics. You don't miss any more opportunities. Now, some of the strategies you'll see on this website, we've seen 10, 30, even 60% impacts. But what if you just got a 3% impact? Would you be upset? How much profits would that put back into your business? And how much time would that put back into your personal and business life? Look, it's extremely important that you do what you do best and let somebody else do what they do best. You and your team are highly trained in what it is that you do as firearms instructors and other types of instructors around that industry. My team and I are highly trained in business strategy. So once we get you some quick wins, then we'll decide to sit down and do an actual assessment of your business, because you have in your mind where you want your business to go, but you cannot get there until you first know exactly where you're currently at. Our profit acceleration assessment is going to share with you exactly where your business is at in your foundations, your lead generation, your conversions, how you're converting those new clients into revenue, and how you're converting that revenue into profits. And then the system builds out a step-by-step process to get you there. So for now, go ahead and take a close look at this site, check out some of the demos with your team, and then go ahead and get access to whichever of the strategies you would like to get started with. I look forward to meeting you, and should we decide to work together, I look forward to working with you and making our communities much safer by getting them very well trained by you and your team. Take care.